Secretary of State Tillerson's visit to Moscow.
Oh, wait, well, let's not lead with that. Well, we're going to lead with that.
We are leading with that.
But let's talk first. United, Willie. What in the world happened?
That is horrible.
It's this United.
That guy bought his seat.
It's one of those stories where you're watching, you say, this can't be what I think I'm seeing right now, is it? And it turns out it actually is. So what happened was Sunday night, there's a overbooked flight, an oversold flight from Chicago to Louisville. Plane is crowded. They announce at the gate, we need volunteers. 4 people have to get off the plane because we have 4 United employees who have to get to Louisville.
Right.
No one volunteers. They all get on the plane.
People want to go.
They say, guys, somebody's got to get off the plane. They all say, we've got places to be. We're not getting off the plane.
Right.
So they have an algorithm. They run through a computer that generates 4 names. They say, we're going to do this at random and get you off the plane. One couple, 2 people get off the plane.
Wow.
The second couple, that is the man right there.
Apparently he's
of
a
a husband and wife couple.
Yes.
He claimed he was a doctor. We haven't confirmed that yet. And these Chicago police officers are called. They get on the plane, physically yank him. He hits his face on the armrest, and then he's dragged up the aisle with a bloodied face and removed from the plane.
Willie, according to United, they are merely reaccommodating that passenger. That's the corporate language.
And that's the amazing thing about the way Sam handled this. Here's the statement from United CEO Oscar Munoz.
There is him distraught.
The CEO did apologize to customers, but he said the company was reaching out to the passenger to talk directly with him to resolve the situation. But several hours later, in an email to employees that included a timeline of the incident, the United CEO claimed, quote, this situation was unfortunately compounded when one of the passengers was politely asked to deplane, refused. CEO went on to say, while I deeply regret the situation arose, I also emphatically stand behind all of you and I commend you for continuing to go above and beyond to ensure we fly right. He concluded the letter saying the plane's crew, quote, followed established procedures when removing the passenger, calling him disruptive and belligerent, adding, treating our customers and each other with respect and dignity is the core of who we are. We must always remember this, no matter how challenging the situation. But the first statement that was put out by United, they said, we regret that we had to, quote, re-accommodate this passenger. That's them accommodating him, re-accommodating him.
It's unbelievable.
He bought the ticket, he bought the seat, and they were taking it away from him. If he is a doctor who had to go see patients, that makes it much worse. But I don't understand why they do this in this day and age.
Fly commercial, you'll understand.
But my point is, you know, you fill your plane with the number of people who have bought tickets. You don't overbook it. They do it all the time. This is the person who says he's a doctor. He came back on the plane. He was all disoriented.
Right.
And I feel bad for him right now. I bet you he wonders what planet he's on or what country he's in.
And by the way, you explained, you personally know how hard it was for people to get to Louisville.
Yes. That's where my friend Tia and her family is from. She passed away, and her family was trying to get back.
Had the memorial service on Friday. They were stuck in the airport all Friday, all Saturday.
At 12, their flight was canceled till 6. They waited till 6. It was then canceled. It was delayed till 6. Then it was canceled at 6. So they waited all 6 hours. Then they got put on a 7:45. Then they got bumped off that.
And then they had to go back to the airport the next day. So you can understand why people in airports for 2 days are not, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not getting up. If a United
will drive you crazy.
If somebody, I would say, I paid for this seat. You're not getting this seat.
One of the untold stories in this country, and it's untold because it happens so frequently, so often, every day, is the status of commercial flight in America. It is horrendous.
It's unbelievable.
About a month or so ago, I interviewed Brian Chesky, the CEO of Airbnb, who we've had on Morning Joe, and I asked him what was next. You're a big disruptor, what's next? And he looked at me and he said, commercial air travel. We can't go on like this. It's antiquated, it's outdated. There's no more adversarial relationship between someone who pays a lot of money for a product and the company that he pays. So hopefully somebody is looking at this more broadly. This probably puts it into stark relief, but something's got to give here.
Sam wants to talk. He keeps trying to interrupt. Sam, you want to defend? Are you going to defend your Pepsi ad first? Or are you going to defend?
First of all, I have no association with any of these terrible accounts.
Sure.
Not everyone gets a luxury handheld exit from the plane like that guy, so he should thank the people, the police department. The CEO of United, this is crazy. The CEO of United won the Communicator of the Year award last month. That's wild. And the last point is, it's like 300 miles from Chicago to Louisville. If United really cared about getting their people there, they could have gotten an Uber it will end up costing them significantly less. It probably would have been about the same amount of time considering all the delays. So this was so poorly handled from start to finish, it's almost comical.
Luckiest person in the world is head of PR at Delta. Because Delta over the last 5 years has inconvenienced thousands of people.
Many more, yeah.
This is one guy, because that video, everybody's focused on United, but Delta's had a pretty bad week as well.
I will say that I mean, we fly all the time.
I know.
And,
so do our viewers.
It has gotten so tough, and I'm sure it's tough for the flight attendants and everything else.
Yeah.
But when you get somebody a flight attendant that's really polite, it's just the opposite of how it used to be. If somebody's rude to you, you used to say, okay, maybe I'll take down I never have done that, but you always think I'm going to take that. It's now gotten to the point now when somebody is really polite and they bend over backwards to be polite and make you feel like you're not.
It's a revelation.
You want to write the CEO?
I want to write their name down and actually tell the CEO, say, these people were doing an incredible job.
Well, not only that, but I mean, when you consider what has happened to the commercial air industry in this country over the past 10, 15, 20 years since deregulation.
There's like 5 airlines.
And the number of benefits that the employees have lost over the past decade. I mean, the flight attendants, the people behind the ticket counters. Well, I can identify with this story because, Joe, you can too.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have we had to drag people off the set and reaccommodate?
Well, that happens.
Exactly.
Donnie,
I mean, Donnie Deutsch every day.
One of the 6 of us would have gotten off that plane if we had.
Oh, no.
No.
And by the way, I wouldn't have gotten off that plane when I was like 17. I wouldn't have gotten off that plane if I were a doctor. I wouldn't have gotten off that plane if I were unemployed.
Gotta go.
Like, and certainly not for one of their employees. That's the worst.
Why?
Example, if you have somebody who is like 75 or 80 and sick and say she really needs to get to Louisville for treatment, I'd get up in a second. But I'm not getting off the plane for one of their employees for a ticket I paid for.
Why haven't the private police force, the airline's private police force who came on that plane, why have they not been charged with assault and battery?
Yeah, they can't do that.
See.
They just can't.
Yeah,
they can't. They can't do that.
Okay.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.